Of course it's sunny. Nothing but blue sky all week for the World Juniors. 4 days left, 2 games left here on quarterfinal Wednesday. USA, Czechia later, Canada, Switzerland first. And the Canadian team back in black today for the second straight game.
And starting a goal for Switzerland is the 19-year-old Noah Patnaud, played for St. John in the Quebec Major Junior League, but suffered a season-ending injury in December and missed the rest of the season. An 883 save percentage in the tournament. Dylan Garand, 3-0 so far, a 930 save percentage in the tournament. Allowed 3 goals on 25 shots in Canada's win over Finland. Marco Bayer, second year of the coach as coach of the Swiss national junior team, was an assistant coach for the World Championship team the last couple of years. And Dave Cameron knuckles down as his team enters the knockout stage of this competition. Canada 13-3 all-time in the quarterfinals. Switzerland 4-8.
All right, boys, let's rock and roll.
And away we go. Canada in black as the home team has the last change. Ronan Seelig from Olds, Alberta, plays out ahead. Stankoven keeps it back across. Score! Foerster fires it home, and Canada's got the lead. 1 minute and 7 seconds in. Tyson Foerster strikes early.
If you're going to just chip the puck out to the neutral zone, you got to reset your system, and Stankoven breaks down the Swiss right there. The ability to step inside his defender, Dionisio, take it to the forehand, and then put it right on a tee for Foerster. And it makes it all happen. He dumps it at the net, and that's exactly the start that Canada wanted. They saw for Sweden, and they saw for Finland. Close games, right. They can get uncomfortable. The belief of the opposition grows as you go along. Canada want to get on the board early, and they do.
Foerster's now scored in 3 consecutive games for Canada. Native of Alliston, Ontario, is a Philadelphia first-round pick.
Got to clean up the puck management, routes, battles.
Simon Knak plays it in. That shot gets down from Jonas Tybell. Despont plays that back down. Tybell plays for Moncton in the Quebec Major Junior League, one of the co-hosts of the upcoming World Junior Championship in December, along with Halifax. Back to the point, that shot in. A deflection on the point shot by Brian Zanetti, and this game is tied at 1. Simon Knak appeared to get the last touch, and the Swiss have tied it up.
You're right, Simon Knak responds, and it was all a function of not getting clear, mishandling pucks. Bedard's still out there, and Cormier's still out there, Del Mastro, and they don't win the battle in front. Rister on in. Knak is one of the better Swiss forwards. Big body, can handle around the front of the net. Nice little tip, no chance for Garand, and what a response for Switzerland. They go out there. It's going to be difficult. They'll keep it tight. They check hard.
Now Knak works the puck free. Knak drops it back, and a quick chance there for Seidler. That's turned away. Another good chance for the Swiss.
They have the puck so much, but when they get down their end, there are breakdowns.
That pass was knocked down by Johnson, working rolling puck back in front. Stankoven.
He had it. Second poke, it was in the empty net.
Centers it, that bounced away, and off the stick of Yoel Henry, who was alone in front. Now Desnoyers brings it back. Drops it off to Othman. Desnoyers in, shoots, flip that wide.
More Swiss players, young ones, coming over to play in the CHL.
Now, Waugh with a chance, and Patnaud to stop on that. Was Brennan Othman with a big hit. Seelig drops it back to Thompson, last man back. He goes down, the puck comes free. In comes Switzerland, 2-on-1. Quick shot, taken there by Farney.
They said that they're just so proud of him and they love being here and cheering Canada on. So let me tell you, Alliston.
Sabrango lifts it high in the air for Waugh. Bouncing puck skipped away from him as this line goes back to work. Craig walks in, a backhand shot, Patnaud down, the rebound cleared away. And back down the ice, that'll be an icing call against the Swiss. The face-off back down to their zone.
Good job by Greg, not surprisingly taking it right to the net. Canada's got to start trying to churn over some more turnovers like this one, and then Greg doesn't try to go behind the net, find a better option. He takes it all the way across the front of the net. Scramble opportunity, rebound potential, and everybody crashing in. Waugh, Dufour, and Greg takes the horse of that one. But you love the fact that he takes it to the far post, not in behind the net.
As Foerster brings it in, goes 1-on-4. That's picked up by Delmo. Up for Knak. And Simone Knak spins back. Loose puck goes right to Stankoven. Logan Stankoven in, shoots, and Patno gets a piece of that.
One thing was Stankoven to break out.
Scored against Germany in their group stage loss. Centering pass from Cormier that was knocked away by Delmo. Got a stick on that. On the Swiss bench up cheering the shot block. Thompson back on it. Drops it back to McTavish. McTavish across the ceiling. Walks it and shoots. That's on the skate. Rebound, score! Jack Thompson on the rebound, and Canada's back on top.
Jack Thompson jumping down to the back door, but you said it, Cord. He took a bite out of Algay with a one-timer, and that's his left winger, the guy in charge of handling Thompson on the pinch, on the backdoor movement, and poor Algay, he can't even feel his feet, barely moving around, and of course what happens? Look who floats down to the back door and beats Algay to the spot. Is a fortunate bounce, jumps right on his stick, and a smart finish. Sometimes you're better shooting it on the ice than up under the bar. Thompson rips it home to give Canada the 1-goal advantage again.
Scoop back up by Seidler for Farney. Seidler comes racing in, throws it back across, ran down. That's knocked away, moved back to center ice.
That's interference, no? Centermen that are playing on the wing.
Johnson pokes that ahead, gets in behind Seidler, drops that back for Stankoven, working in back across, and just missing on that was Foerster. Almost had his second of the period. Cormier walks in, he shoots, hits a leg, and the puck bounced out by Biasca. Barney swings that back, but the pass was fanned on Stankoven. The goal post, and scores! The first one might have been in, but the second one is for sure. So either way, Logan Stankoven makes it 3-1. And Nick Mila flubbed on that to put it on a tee for Stankoven.
I was trying to say it early in the period. I was waiting for Stankoven to have a breakout game. We know how good he is, CHL Player of the Year, and he has been lights out good in this first period. Jumping on loose pucks, and I mean, that went crossbar post, and Stankoven smartly staying with it. This is, what a release this is. Crossbar post, and then shovel it back in. Stankoven has already got 1 assist. That makes it 1-1 in the first period. And Canada taking advantage of a gift turnover from the Swiss.
East of Toronto, he's a Minnesota second-round pick. Captain of the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds speeds it ahead, Denway with a chance, score! On the follow, Nathan Gaucher makes it 4-1.
You said something about the need for a good goaltending performance for the Swiss to hang in this game. Not getting it, but this whole play started by Gaucher right here. That one touch pass to Denway in stride, and then get on your horse. Terrible rebound control on Pat Note. He kicks it around in between his legs, doesn't know where it is. Gaucher stays with it, tucks it home. And a good job by the officials not blowing that puck dead as it was rattling between the pads of Pat Note.
And we will get a goaltending change for the Swiss.
That will spell the end of Pat Note's night.
That's 4 goals on 9 shots. Kevin Pash will come in. Plays for Omaha in the United States Hockey League.
That's got to be disappointing.
Yeah, really for Pat Note, who's a returning player, plays in the Canadian Hockey League. Pash was pulled from the U.S. game after allowing 5 goals rather on 30 shots. And he's not returned to the bench yet. He's standing in the hallway. Austin drops it back for Seidler. Feeds it back across. Oh, good stuff there by Pash. On the deflection by Othman.
Lifetime performance. It just didn't quite happen to him, and now Pash steps in, and this is a really good save after that note.
And was terrific. Zellweger shoots. Kicked away by Pash.
If everyone who's supposed to win does, it was close games up to this point.
Really close. Latvia gave the Swedes all they could handle. Stankoven plays it back across, bouncing puck to Foerster, goes back to Zellweger. Zellweger, long shot that goes off a skate and wide. Stankoven picks it back up. Johnson, tied up there by Miley, gives it right back to Johnson. Another giveaway by Miley, rebound loose in front. And Stankoven couldn't quite reach it. It's been a nightmare first period for Nick Miley. In comes Cuylle, feeds it back across. McTavish tipped that wide. McTavish with an assist here in the first period, extends his tournament point lead. Cuylle down to Bedard. Connor Bedard winds in, shoots, and a blocker save made by Pash. Feeds it down to Cuylle. A chance in front. McTavish turned away point blank by Pash. The court back in 1977. Shed in 2011 in Buffalo. Time ball taken down. There's not been a penalty yet here in the period. And chance Biasca scores! Until Biasca walks in, it's 4-2. 8.2 seconds left in the period.
It's a big goal to keep Switzerland involved in this game.
He had the goal, the power play goal that won it for them to get them to the quarters.
Good battle won in the corner. And Waugh gets pitched the wrong side, and Del Mastro. And then it's another player in the slot where there's guys around him, but they don't quite have him covered. And Cormier covering the bad ice. Stapchuk and Bedard not really doing anything with Biasca. And he makes a nice move and finish upstairs.
Biasca played for Halifax in the Quebec Major Junior League last year. He had 11 goals for them, 3 assists.
Cy Young winner. Oh, you shoot like that, I'd shoot all the time too. In a moment of less than perfect coverage in their own end by Canada.
And at the horn, pivots back, drops that back. Sabrango shoots, it gets through. And a save made by Kevin Pash.
A significant problem, maybe not tonight, but going forward, they'll miss him.
Thompson, long shot. He's got a goal in the game. Puck loose in front. Bedard, mask from the USHL. Played his first year there. Bouncing, puck loose in front. A Stapchuk, a chance. A strange bounce off the stanchion and behind the Swiss goal. Almost led to a gift for Canada. Now Stapchuk works in. Drops it back. Gaucher with a chance. Saved by Pash. Rebound. Gaucher back with it.
What's going on in the corner here is a slow developing ricochet off the stanchion, and then Stapchuk gets a step right in it. Pasha is trying to stay in his net to watch it go behind. He had to get out quickly to make the save. And then another one on a backdoor chance to Gaucher, who I think was actually trying to slide that one back.
For Charlottetown in the Quebec League. Now winding it is Johnson. Lays that down for Sabrango. Back around, scooped up by Johnson. In for Foerster. Drops that back, Sabrango. In for Stankoven. Canada missing a change now. As Foerster goes back to Zellweger. Cuylle steps on. Zellweger for Cuylle walking in. Shoots, goal! Off the bench in the back of the net. And Will Cuylle makes it 5-2.
Off the bench and into the play. You got to hustle, stick ready, and Ken Johnson starts the whole play. Look at the subtlety. Little pull from behind there. Settle things down, buy some time, and this starts the entire offensive zone sequence. Creates, and then watch him. He's taking off. He doesn't hang in the offensive zone even with possession. And it's Cuylle who jumps on for Kent Johnson, who started the whole thing 18 seconds earlier, who gets lost in coverage, takes the seam pass, and shovels upstairs on the short side.
Caused some nervous moments for Canada. By the way, there have been 7 game misconducts, 5-minute majors in game misconducts, handed out so far in 22 games in the tournament. And they have been decisive in some cases. McTavish works back in and bounced away from him. Delamont with Tybar. Delamont in, or Delmont rather. Bounces that back. Carney back for Delmont. Cuylle with a chance. That's kicked away by Durant. Lays that back down. Mila turns it over to the 4. Drops that back. Then Waye with a chance. And Dionicio got a stick on that. Kept alive by Henry. The old Henry plays that back, and The puck trickled down as the shot was taken by Dupont. About going from 4 imports to 6. And the effect that's going to happen on young Swiss players. Now stolen, Biasca in, shoots, scores! Biasca fires again, and it's 5-3.
Biasca continues his very strong tournament for Switzerland. Sloppy play below the goal line for Canada, starting with their own goaltender. Dylan Durant doesn't help his own cause. Has the puck back here, not sure what to do with it. Patient puts it in a tough spot. Franco trying to find Stankoven, doesn't connect, and if you don't connect, Stankoven's got to worry about Farney stepping into it. You put your team in a tough spot, and Garand never quite gets back, settled, and out on the edge of the crease to challenge Biasca. And it's back to 2.
Don't see that every day. And Knak back with it for the Swiss, and Bedard hammered him down.
Not playing in the offense zone all this period, missed a couple of chances here. He's turns it over. He'd like to see this though. Finish. Nice and clean.
Now stop check. For Dufour. Now back at the point. Thompson shoots. That ramped off the stick of Johnson high and wide. Dufour back on it. Foerster to Thompson. Johnson slap pass in front. Tipped wide by Seeley, who had jumped up. Just missed on that one. Delamo can't knock it down. Johnson did. And a quick shot by Foerster, and the glove save with the right hand. Face off one back to Bedard, and Connor Bedard shoots. That's tipped wide by Cuylle. McTavish back with it. Throws that back at the point. Thompson in, shoots. That's glove by Pag.
I don't know if there'd be much of a scattering report on the
centering pass for Bedard, who hacked that wide.
on the Swiss goaltenders, but not really adjustment you want to make on the fly.
Zellweger right back in front. Bedard waits, has all day, walks out and shoots. That's blocked. And that
Just got to be sure not to follow through too high. He didn't.
He just sent Dionicio flying. In comes Ostapchuk now. Oh, the throw got back in front.
No stick.
Here's Delamo with it. Feeds back across to Farney. Delamo shoots. That's knocked away. And Dario Allenspot, who plays for the Swiss League champions EV Zug. Biasca shoots, put that wide. Farney spins away from McTavish. Farney still with it, walks in and shoots. Put that high and wide. Rink wide to Farney. Farney goes rink wide to Allenspot. Final second of his power play, and that's cued wide by Farney. Farney back with it. Down to Knak, little backhand shot. That's deflected away. One shot on goal for the Swiss power play. Remains a 5-3 game. That long shot taken by Siedler. Yeah, I mean, that is a very strict interpretation of too many men.
Big opportunity here for Canada, though, because step onside.
In comes Bedard. He's onside. Shoots. Pash makes a stop on that. Not a lot of chances so far in the power play, which, as Bedard drops it back, and Tavish back across. That shot by Johnson was blocked by Farney. McTavish back to Bedard. Shoots. He whistled that wide. Stankoven back with it. Logan Stankoven. Back down to McTavish. And McTavish flips it back. Johnson holds, feeds back. Zellweger back across for Stankoven. Johnson trying to tap that back in front. Zellweger dives and keeps the puck alive. What a play by Zellweger. Stankoven. Back to Zellweger. Works it back across to Johnson. Walks in, holds, spins, and rolls off his stick. And sent down the ice by Stroila. 3-2 in the third period. That was a battle. The Swedes had all they could handle against Latvia in a tie game in the third period. Now a centering pass, and Henri with a chance, and Duran makes a stop on that. Zellweger back with it. Roland Zellweger feeds that towards the goal, past the stop. Moncton co-hosting, and there's a backhand shot by Dufour, loose in front. 8 when Matt Halischuk scored a golden goal for Canada. As Knak comes in and shoots. That was played to the wrong guy for 6 months. Against Zurich in the Swiss League final. As Johnson works in with Stankoven. Johnson pulls it in, shoots, fired that wide.
Bang and pull through Siedler. How about this? So nobody's touched the puck there again. Yes, Stankoven gets up to protect himself, and it's a huge collision as Sean Toll's helmet goes flying. I'm glad he's okay. Doesn't like it. Now he's all fired up. He's taking a run at somebody else.
Siedler swings that back across the Miley, shoots, bouncing puck in front, Garand is down. Henri tried to bank it in. Here's Knak back with it. Knak, Miley, back for Siedler, good pressure now by Switzerland. Siedler shoots. Delamont goes back as Waugh moves in on him, and Delamont takes that away. Stolen back now by Waugh. Joshua Waugh spins it back in front, just missed Denvoyer with that pass. Hoffman's got a stick up in front with Dupont. And that long shot now, they're going back at it as Pash makes the save. Both are going to go. Slithers in and slides it back to Stankoven. At the point is Thompson, shoots! And that just missed. The stick, Cormier's got the puck back. For McTavish, shoots! Fired that wide. Cuylle back on it. Will Cuylle feeds that back to Cormier. Works it in, shoots, trying to find the stick of McTavish there. That just missed. And O'Rourke plays it back around to McTavish. Mason McTavish. Slides that back to O'Rourke. Back to McTavish. A hard shot. Pad saved by Pash. Rebound Cormier. And Pash has it. He's able to hang on. So if you want to take your chances on that, he's under contract for 3 more years after this. The SK St. Petersburg. So Connor Bedard will be the presumptive number 1. There's Tom and Melanie Bedard from North Vancouver. Connor Bedard's parents.
And it's it would be strange for him not to be in the spotlight.
Centering pass knocked away. Picked back up by Tybal. When I say Michkov, you might question, take him second overall because he's Russian. It's just the fact is the political atmosphere right now in the world. You make a Russian the second overall pick. That's a real question mark. And then the contract complicates. The 2023 World Junior and the Men's Worlds in 23, which is to be in a brand new building in St. Petersburg.
Oh, well, East Coast flavor will be nice.
McTavish centers. Oh, what a chance. Bedard turned away. Tight rebound.
Oh, he skates out. He saved it.
Vincent Depot got his stick on, or skate on that. A kick save to rob Bedard of a goal.
How good was that footwork in behind Pash? Broken coverage, not the guy you want to leave standing all alone. He's trying to open up and then go 5-pole. Oh, this ball gets the skate sideways, kicks it out, make sure not to get your glove on it, let the goaltender cover it up. That would have gone in over the line for a goal. Dupont takes it.
Bedard works it and shoots off a skate. Did she call me that during broadcast?
She might now.
Oh, yeah?
I'll check in with her after the game.
Good to know. Cuylle puts it wide. Siedler gets it back, shoots again. Bouncing puck in front, skipped away from Algay. Brought in by Dinicio. Shoots, Grand pad save, and the rebound skipped away from
Too many Canadians out there right now? Way too many Canadians.
There were 6 Canadian skaters on the ice. There were. And I'll drop back. Johnson with a chance. Turned away by Pash. Rebound loose in front. Pash down again. Johnson trying to take it for Canada. Had 6 skaters on the ice for a good 10 seconds. Johnson drops it back for Zellweger. Zellweger feeds it across. Johnson, a sharp angle shot. That deflects away. Sabrango. That could have been costly there in a 5-3 game.
There was all mayhem at the bench, and there was a clear 6. Stankoven was all the way almost at the far blue line.
Late pass to Foerster, walking in. Feeds across to Johnson. Bouncing. Puck Pash. Got a piece of that.
Shoot the puck.
Turned away by Pash. And then Dupont with a skate save. As a defenseman for Switzerland, Canada leads by 2. Delamont works it and shoots. It was off the leg of Seeley. And on through line with an empty net. Denvoyer works it on Siedler. In comes Denvoyer. Drops it back across. No. By Delamont. 3-on-2 now for Switzerland the other way. 2.5 to go in the third period. Picked out by Tybal. Loose puck in front. Garand is down. Still loose. And Tybal couldn't reach it. Banked out by Dufour. Knak plays it back around. Loose puck for Stankoven. At the line. Knocked down by Kent Johnson. Feeds ahead for Stankoven. Robin Stankoven's got a break. Scores. And Robin Stankoven puts the exclamation point on what's been a great game for him.
What a game for Stankoven. You wonder why you put offensive players out with the empty net sometimes to kill it, to make because you have to make plays with the puck. And this is what Kent Johnson does. So he gets this puck on the boards here and chips it out safely, makes a nice play. And yes, it's the middle of the ice, but he has support underneath. There's clearly a pass he could make, and it ends the game. That's why sometimes, as long as they're defensively aware, putting guys on the ice who can make passes, which is really what you have to do to end the game, is a good idea. Kent Johnson was once again brilliant with the puck in this one. Stankoven.
Canada is off to the semis against an opponent yet to be determined based on the result of the United States-Czechia quarterfinal game tonight, the last of 4 quarterfinals on this day in this building. And the Swiss will finish 8th.
Offense, even not their best game, still plenty of firepower for Canada. Their ability to finish on the chances they create separates them from just about everybody in this tournament. And now they've gotten to the spot where they were expected to get to.